And so this morning we have joining us via Zoom Pastor Akin Anyowale. And he is the lead pastor of Splendor Church International. He is also a marriage counselor, a relationship coach and mentor. He's an author as well. So let's have Pastor Akin Anyowale. Is it there to join us? Can we have him? See our senior boys here. This is the fellowship prefect of family and values. Beautiful morning to you, sir. How are you? How is madam? How is the family? And how is the work of the ministry?
Thank you for having me this morning. And thank God, this is Easter week. So all of us are in celebration mood. Right? I'm glad to be in the fellowship today. I will have been there live for 1 or 2 of it.
But right? we are still okay because you can connect with us this morning. So we're so much privileged and we're not taking it for granted in any way. Thank you for always standing in and always coming forth to help us to, shed more light on topics that we bring on this show. So this morning we're looking at how to handle family pressure when to get married. When are you going to get married? Your mates, even, you see maybe the junior one of 25 or 22 got married and the firstborn is yet to get married. And you see pressure coming in left, right, center. The aunties, the uncles, we are doing your junior brother's own today. It's you are next in line. And maybe she's planning to make sure certain things are in place. And she has her own determination, her own programmed or planned way of trying to walk into a relationship and making sure certain
benefits. For example, financially, expecting that, after all, when you settle down, you will take care of me. Okay? Or I've seen a family that's a big family that they want you to continue with family business, right? The financial status of the family, they want to give it to you. But you see, there is this status, there is this marital status that you have to get for you to be able to take it, okay, to take that position. Lastly, the reason why I think there are pressure from families also is love, because they love you. I'm telling you, and I want to dwell more on that because they love you. Given my own personal experience, right? My mom came and said I should not marry the person I wanted to get married to, my wife, my present wife. Now she said no, I can't marry her. I was asking questions, but later, because of love, I discovered that because she loves me, she didn't want me to miss it in marriage. She didn't want me to just marry just like that, and she was not sure of my decision at that time. So I believe that was why she put that pressure, because by the time she did all her findings and I discovered that, okay, in line, she supported. She was the one that was now calling me later and said, you know what, no, you have to get married. I can't marry. She said, no, you have to get married. You have to get married. So at times, because of love, right, they can put pressure. So I think these are basically some of the reasons why we have pressures concerning marriage, especially from parents, especially from family members. Family members also can put pressure on you that you are getting older. Because you see, marriage is everything. Marriage is an institution that from our society and from our culture is not supposed to be taken lightly. Right? People believe that family is everything. And you see, family, you can't talk about family without talking about marriage. Right? So that's why they attach so much importance to it, and the pressure comes to us on that line. That is what I have for you, my beautiful lady. I hope I answered the question.
How can one respectfully, set boundaries with family members Because do you know some of the singles try to avoid people like this in the family, especially when there's family function. In short, some of them come with attitude that if auntie should try anything today, and some of them even try as much as possible to come late to family functions. They will come late, or even try just like that, they will avoid or come late to that function, or not even turn out at all. Because to those who have had lots of broken relationship, broken hearts, who are still healing, and who need to you know, try to find their levels to make sure the water is on a very balanced surface for them to be able to walk on it. How do one actually respectfully set boundaries into, you know, between you and the family when it comes to situations like this? What do you need to do so that they will not get into under your skin? Let me put it that way. What should they do?
Very, very lovely question. Now, I like the word respectfully, because you see, don't you appreciate the fact that people are concerned, family members are concerned, right? It could be for their own personal whatever, personal goal, or personal their own selfish whatever, but the truth is they are concerned. Now, how do I undo it? How do we technically and respectfully undo it? I think the first thing is let them know where you stand. You must have a vision, right, of marital life. You let them be clear about it. You see, when people are not clear about your decisions or about where you are going, your direction, they will ask questions, especially families. They will ask questions. So, but if you are clear that, all right, I'm still working on myself, that's a good excuse there. I have other things that I'm doing, right? For example, if you are doing well in business or in your job, or you are building your career, I think that's a good excuse that you can tender at any family function, and everybody will know that, oh, this is your goal, this is your vision, this is where you are going, this is what you are doing at the time. The reason why they will put pressure is because maybe they don't know, right? They don't see you with anybody. They are concerned, like I said. So you need to have clear and direct vision, clear and direct stand on marriage. I told my mom, all right, I said, you know, for example, in our family, the age bracket that we get married as a man is around 30. Okay, 30. So, and since I was about 20 something, I already know my first, my elder brother, the eldest one, got married at 30. The second one at 30. So I'm the third male. So I already knew that there are precedents. So there was no pressure at all on me, even though I finished school earlier than both of them, right? There was no pressure because I already have a precedent. So if I told them in our family, get married at so time, you see, when you are clear like that, nobody will put pressure on you, right? Let them know what you are working on. For example, some families is based on success, is based on the achievement, right? You have to do masters, you have to do PhD. I'm just giving an example. That could be another excuse, right? You have to stand on something. Listen, we are living in a community, and that is why we call it family. People want you to succeed. You can't begin to live your life aimlessly or without any vision and expect there will not be pressure. There will be. People will ask questions. So, for us to technically set boundaries is for you to have what you are working on. Let them know. Be clear about it. Let everyone know. And practice. I want to tell some of you that you are watching right now that you are running away from family. You know, another thing you can do is practice what you're going to tell them ahead of time. You already have ready-made answer. Something like, I'm working on something. Something like, no, I'm not comfortable with this person. Can we talk about this some other time? I mean, just be polite and let your excuse or excuses be consistent. Don't say something that I remember one brother, one of my, was my uncle now or nephew that I can call him, right? Oh, this guy at the age of 40, everybody was asking, he will tell you something today, tomorrow is another thing. Huh? Different reasons. You know, people will concern and you will be under pressure like that. Be consistent. Oh, I am working, I'm in school, I am working on something. Let it be consistent. Let your excuse be consistent. Be genuine. Be consistent. Don't deceive yourself anyway. Don't deceive yourself also. And if you are not ready to get married, right? Tell them promptly, I am happy with my life right now. I am happy with my life right now. Let them know. Don't put them in a limbo. Don't put them in suspense. All right? Make sure that you are consistent with your excuses. Your excuses are genuine, right? This will boost your confidence in any family function, right? Tell them you appreciate their love and you are working on yourself. Tell them, oh, you appreciate their concern concerning you. You are happy with your life the way it is right now. Tell them you appreciate their love. Always appreciate people's concern. Don't see them as intruders. Don't see them as, busybody. No, don't see them like that. Because, listen, the reason why they're asking is because you are so concerned. That's it. Huh? So you must appreciate that they're right. So those are the polite way that I think you can handle pressure. It's not to avoid them. It's not to give it to them back those but ensure that you appreciate the love that they have for you and that you are working on it, right? You are working on it, that's it. Or you are working on something. Let them know where you stand. They will even be praying for you. Some of them have solutions for some of these things that they are asking you. So be open, and accept the love that they are communicating to you.
Okay, now I want to ask, what are the risk factors when you get married to please others? What are the risk factors? Then what do you think? How do you think singles stay confident in their own zone, as in personal timeline? When I'm ready, I will do it. Right now, it is my call. It is what I want, and I'm not ready. I will let you know when the time comes, but I would not appreciate you coming in to put me under pressure. What are I need you to answer to this, your answer to these two questions. What are the risks when you're married to someone, because the family is putting pressure on you? What are the risks?
Yeah.
You have to be fast too.
I know. Okay,
I want you to finish this.
Never get married because of pressure. Never take the decision to get married because of family pressure or societal pressure or whatever pressure it is. Don't ever take that decision of settling down, especially maritally, because of pressure. It's very dangerous. And the risks are enormous. But I'll just give you a few of them. Number one, you see, when you get married due to pressure, I have an example of my sister, my blood sister, right, that did that, right? You will receive the same people that put pressure on you. It could even lead to resentment between you and that man and that woman. I'm telling you, because it was not a decision that came from your heart. And every decision in life has consequences. Please pay attention to this. This is number one risk. The reason why many people are not happy in their marriages today is not because their partners were unnecessarily wicked or not caring, but because of this. I'm telling you, if you see a man that is under the seat of resentment, you will even hate marriages. I'm telling you, right? Because it was not their decision, right? So you will be angry. I'm telling you the truth. Resentment is number one risk. You will be under the attack of resentment, right? So don't get married because of pressure, not because of anything. Get married because you make up your mind yourself and you think that is the right decision that you want to make. Number two, you see, there will be lack of emotional connection. Okay, marriage is a gradual process. You start with friendship. I was saying yesterday that don't marry anyone that is not your friend. I'm telling you, why will you be talking? It will be boring. If you don't want your marriage to be boring, marriage is more than we are staying together. We are on the same bed. It's more than that. You need to be into one another, right? And if the decision of marriage is because of pressure, there will not be any connection between you and that person. I'm telling you, there will not be any emotion. You are not a friend to the person. You just get married because of family pressure, right? Number three is your expectations are different. The man is expecting something else. You two are expecting something else, right? And you see, marriage, when we were in school, we used to learn numbers. Number one, Roman figure. Number two, in Roman figure, they call it die, right? Which means in marriage, what called division is when there are two visions. I vision, division, DI vision. It's supposed to be one vision for the two of you for the marriage together, right? So, but if your expectations are not the same, what you are expecting for marriage is different from what the man is expecting for marriage. That's already two visions, and that's what called division. The man is going on the right, and the woman is going on the other way, right? So that is the risk of getting married without your decision, which is not your decision. That is the risk that is involved in getting married when you are under pressure. Number four, I will give it to you that unhappiness, yes, you will not be happy. I'm telling you, it's not a cost, not costing you, because it's not your decision. Listen to me, unhappy, you don't know the person. You just said yes because there are pressures. Because there are pressures. This unhappiness has led to so many divorces. I'm telling you. You just ask them, why are things like this? Well, it's not happy. The man is not happy. That's just the base, that's the foundation. Right? Even though they've been trained together, I was part of I had one very terrible example of one marriage about 26 years of investment. These people have grown ups. Some of their even children have finished school. But because this thing has been a foundational challenge, you know what? The marriage did not survive. Even though they have grown up children, it did not. They still went ahead to divorce. Why? Because people said she's not happy. She's not happy. It was not her decision. She was not happy, even though she was there. She was just married because people are involved. Because uncles, aunties, dad and mom, grandparents are involved. So she just get married because of them. She got married to make them happy. She sacrificed her own happiness. Right? So don't do it. It's very, very dangerous. I used to give this example. You suddenly discover that, oh, the person you are waking up on the same bed resents you. The person that you are waking up from the same bed, you are unhappy. You are unhappy. Listen, decisions are the source of your happiness or the source of your unhappiness. Decisions are the cause or the reasons for your happiness or your unhappiness. So you have to take care of your decisions. It is very important. Then let me just stop on this. There will be mental health. You need to pay attention. When you get married because of pressure, it can bring mental health issues. It can bring mental. You will just know that things are not okay and constant headache. Hey, and you don't want to live your life on that constant migraine. You are figuring it out every time. Figure it out how you are going to escape. You escaped last year. You are figuring out how you are going to escape this year. So don't do it. Don't do it. Lastly, you are likely to lose your identity. Identity. You are lost in the marriage. Yes, you are married, but you are lost in it. Now, somebody is not saying that. The second question that follows is saying, how can I stay confident in my timeline? Okay, how can I stay confident? I like this, right? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. I think decision that to get married should be yours, not any other person. It should be yours. It should be your decision. It shouldn't be the decision of your parents. It shouldn't be the decision of your uncle. It shouldn't be the decision of your friends. Yes, because at times friends can put pressure on you. Right? So let it be on you. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, not others. Focus. The reason why some are putting pressure may be because of their own personal selfish gain. So you have to be selfish, permit me to say that, in that decision also. Focus on yourself. Define why you want to marry. Define why you are taking that decision. Right? Define it. Let it be, own it. Let it be yours. I got married because I think that was the right time. Like I said, I've already studied the pattern in my family, okay, and I just made the decision, right? Even though my mom added 2 years to it because she didn't agree initially. So I said, okay, I'm not getting married again, right? And we stayed on it for 2 years before she called me back and said, okay, you can go ahead. But I can tell you, that I made the decision. I decided that I wanted to marry, and the person I want to marry is the person I got married to. Right? You have to own it. You know why? So that when the consequences, I tell people this. There is no perfect marriage on earth, right? When the issues of marriage, when challenges of marriage keeps coming, you can beat your chest and say, yes, we are in it together. I made this decision. Then I must face it. I must face the consequence. Right? It's important. But if you don't own it, when those issues are coming up, you begin to put it aside, give it to your uncle. If not because of my uncle, do you think I will marry you? If not because of my uncle, do you think I will be here? If not because of our family, whatever, you will be giving that excuses, that consequence, you will be doing it to people and family members, which is not good. But when you marry because of your own decision, you will own it. You will own the decision. You will own everything that has to do with it. So define why you want to get married. Then number 3, surround yourself. You want to stay on your timeline. Surround yourself. If you want to be confident in your marriage decision, surround yourself with positivity. I'm not saying, yes, people also, there are positive people also. Then surround yourself with positivity. Look at the positive aspect. Look at the positive things about marriage. Some are resenting marriages today because of their experiences, right? I almost got into that because of the people around, the marriages that they've seen around, is challenging to them. There was a couple that we were staying together in the same, where my mom was staying, my dad, my parents were staying. Oh my God, they were toxic. I didn't like marriage. Thank God I was still very young. I hated it. If not for the fact that I could see my own parents, their own marriage was encouraging. These couple were living in the same compound. Was terrible. It was terrible. I didn't understand marriage, right? I was like afraid. But thank God, when the time comes, I have examples of people that are doing well in marriage that I can. So it's very important. You want to stay on the timeline of confidence. Surround yourself, people like Olori now, that is looking very beautiful in marriage. You see her, enjoying always doing. Surround yourself with people like that. Surround yourself with positive vibes, right? And also, don't compare yourself to the bad ones. This is my advice now. I hope I've answered your question.
Okay, finally, because our time is fast spent, I just need you to finally give us just one point. When it comes to the opinion, what role should family opinion play in marriage decision? Just one. What role should, family opinion play what role should family opinion play in marriage decision? When you are telling people to marry, what role do you think family opinion should play when you are making them, taking them through that decision? Get married now, what role should family, just one, so that we can, come to the end of today's show with a parting word.
That one is crisis, adversity. Family role should be advising you. That's it. Not putting pressure, not making demands. It should be advising. Why are you not this? Oh, you should do this. Why can't you do it this way? I think this is the best thing that you should do. So it should come in form of an advice, not as pressure. So family role in marriages should be purely advisory. That's all, just advice, right? And let it be an advice. Now, let me tell you this thing. Now, if it's an advice, then you shouldn't get angry if I take it, I reject it. The moment as a family you get angry because you tell me to do something as an advice and I didn't see it worthwhile to take it, and you get angry, then it's no longer an advice. It is a conflict. Okay? So leave it as an advice.
You've really done a great job this morning. You have done a great job this morning. I tell you, in a short time, you've been able to cover all that I wanted to ask you. And I want to believe that viewers at home would have had one or two major or three major points they can pick from all those outlined points that you have stated. You have 5, you have 4, you have 3. And it goes a long way for anyone to be able to know how to manage and run through the pressure that will come from family, especially the single ones, the matured singles who are 40s, late into their 40s and early into their 50s, who are yet to settle down or get married. It's not that they are not ready, it's just that one needs to plan ahead, one needs to understand why do I need to get married? What is the understanding that comes with relationship? What is relationship itself? Am I doing well, having a relationship with just my, my fellow female friends or my fellow male friends? How well do we understand what relationship is all about? How much more now talking about marriage, that will be a lifetime relationship, a lifetime journey. I want to say a big thank you to Pastor Akin Sunday Anyawale. Thank you so much for joining us. He is the lead pastor of Splendor Church International in Ifako. Okay? And I tell you, if you want to watch him, just go to Splendor Church on your Facebook or your social media page. You'll see him there. He has every morning coach topics that can actually help your relationship, help you to build a relationship and help you to maintain a relationship, and also know how you can be intentional, the boundaries you need to look out for, the red flags you need to watch out for and just run from. All this you can always catch up with Pastor Akin Anyawale. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this morning. It's a pleasure, and we wish you the very best of the week. We appreciate you. Thank you.